Hello everyone, my name is Crow, and this is Project Architect 2. This is episode 3. So we kind of have a problem. I had set up a temporary base in this village over here. And as you can see, my house not doing well. So I need to find a new place to live. I think it's time to this is not a safe place anymore. Um, so I did some exploring, quite a bit of exploring actually, a lot of exploring. Um, I think spawn is over here somewhere, um, and I found a spot. I found a place where I'm gonna build my final base or my home. Um, so I just set up a just kind of like the mouth of this little river thing right here. So yeah, there are a couple things nearby. There's a village over here. I think there's a village over here as well. Um, I still have to move everything over, but before I do that, I want to get a little bit more infrastructure set up. I look forward to when I can break this waystone. So I need to look at some of these quests. Um, this is kind of the starting out chapter. It will guide us through things like, oh, you just free XP here. Dynamic lights. Got it. So one of the things I need to do is I need to kind of think about going to the Nether. And I really need to pay attention to some of these random rewards. These rewards, whatever, just like a diamond or something like that, whatever. Um, but some of these things, like I could get antimatter, for killing the warden. Um, or what's down here? This is going to the end. Um, this is just another kind of getting to the Bumble Zone. I would like to go to the Bumble Zone sooner rather than later. So what I need to do is I need to start kind of preparing for dimensions, and I need to start getting ready to go to some of these other. Uh, so I need to start getting prepared to make an RF tools dimension because I think this is going to be one of the best ways to automate EMC production. But then I also need to start kind of preparing for these other things, going to the Bumble Zone, going to the Deeper Darker, because just going there gets me, a possible chance of getting some really, really good stuff. So I basically just need to do a little bit of prep. One of the main things, or one of the first things that needs to really happen, is I need to start working on the Archimede. So the Archimede is the first EMC duper. Until we get to the Archimede, all the EMC that I'm going to earn or get is going to be the result of either killing something or mining something. Um, both those things are things that I don't necessarily have to do myself. But the Archimede is a straight up, insert 20 million EMC, get out 50 million EMC. And you can do that over and over and over again. So to do that, I need to create these different dolls and then throw it through a create crafting mechanical crafter to get these things. So these are all different things that I need to get. Some of them are a little bit more complicated than others, but they'll involve going to getting into different mods, right? So one of the best ways that I can kind of support doing these things is by getting um, getting better gear, so that I can be just more effective in my travels, I guess. Okay, so to that end, I want to look at getting dark matter. All right, this is going to be kind of like my first real EMC expenditure. Everything else has been kind of like small potatoes so far, but each dark matter is over 100,000 EMC. So how do we do that? We need to get level up to eternalist fuel, and then from there to dark matter. This will also, let's see, I need a philosopher's stone. I'm going to need a bunch of coal, right? And this should be 512. Right, that should be the same as 4 coal. So, all right, and then we can upgrade the alchemical coal even more into a Mobius fuel. And then we can upgrade the Mobius fuel into the Eternalist fuel. And then finally, we can turn this into dark matter. So now the real question is, how many dark matters? I can make a total of 15 dark matters. That is enough to get a Swiftwolf's Rending Gale. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. It's not enough to get a full set of dark matter armor. It is enough to get red matter. And it is enough to get a advanced alchemical chest, which would be kind of nice too. All right, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to make a Swiftwolf's. I think that makes kind of the most sense. So that will give me flight. That's kind of the big thing here. I need 4 feathers. All right. Oh, man. And then I'd also like to make a gem of eternal density, which also has EMC. So just a little bit of dark matter and some diamonds. And then let's see. Oh, I need 5 diamonds. I did not know that. Okay, and then I can learn that. And then, last but not least, I should be able to make a transmutation. Oh, I don't know if I can do this. That's going to be over 2 million, 2.2 million, and I don't have enough for that. Okay. Yeah. Okay. I need a Klein star to power this thing. And that's just going to be Mobius fuel around a diamond. And then the Klein star will behave like a battery for EMC, because the Swiftwolf's Rending Gale will use EMC. And then I can upgrade that into the next one. much can this hold? I think that's probably it as far as... Okay. All right. And my EMC is empty. Okay. That's okay, though. Okay. So now I have creative flight. Nice. That's all good. I have this, and then this I can actually set my target to a diamond. All right, and so now what will happen is this will automatically suck up EMC in my inventory and turn it into a diamond as I kind of go along. So let's see how this is going to work. I need this guy, this guy. Oh, shoot. Okay. Oh boy, that did not. Okay. Oh, okay. This is great. Okay, but you saw what it did there. It sucked up all the EMC. Okay, so let's go down and let's see if how this is going to work. I don't know if this is going to be like a good idea or not. And I can always just, because this has EMC, I can always basically just like refund it. So there you go. I already got a diamond out of it. So that way it does keep my familiars. Okay, there's my dude. Yep, there we go. I already collected 15 diamonds worth of EMC. I saves me from having to go back and forth between or dropping a table and stuff. And then my, of course, my my Flux networks is making sure that I have the power supplied to this thing. So. The only problem with this thing is that because this is just sucking up everything, it doesn't teach me or I don't learn the different items, right? Like in order to get more diamonds out of this thing, I would have to pull it out. I would have to stick this into my table and learn it. And so that's not happening, which is fine in the short term, but definitely something I need to just kind of be aware of. Okay. So I have dark matter. I have a functional way to, I guess, collect EMC. See, like all this stuff, like beautiful, beautiful. So what I want to do now is I want to make sure that I have a couple things here. Let me see if I have any more. I do. I want to see if this will work. Yes. Okay, so the dowsing rod from Ars Nouveau is a really nice little machine, or not machine. It gives you magic find and scrying. So it causes magical creatures to glow and amethyst to be revealed through blocks. So I do need amethyst. That is definitely something I need. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to hop on down to bedrock, pop this guy out, and it should hopefully illuminate any amethyst in the area. Because I want amethyst so I can get some night vision going on. Maybe I need to hop up to the surface and do a little bit more looking around that way. Oh, see, there's something up there. Okay. Oh, and I lost my light. Crap. Right. All right. So I got amethyst, I got calcite, block amethyst, smooth basalt. Nice. I think that's pretty much it. This is pretty dense as far as EMC goes. What is that? It's tin? Yeah. Yeah, this is where I came out. Okay, this is where I came out of the... Oh, gosh. All right, I'm just going to look for the house that's all halfway burnt down. Oh, here we are. Oh, and the Swift Wolf stops fall damage too. Great. Okay, calcite done, smooth basalt done, amethyst done. Perfect. And then, if I wanted to do that, it would stick out. Okay. I'm liking this eternal density thing. Okay, make sure that's there. Okay, so now the real question is, how much dark matter can I get? 5. Okay. Okay. So one thing that is in this pack is these smithing templates. They actually, like if you look, this one gives me 3 armor, 2 armor toughness, 10 knockback resistance. If I add amethyst to it, I get a little bit of night vision. So I think that's what I'm gonna do. I think I got this dune pattern out of one of my out of like a desert temple that I went to, which is kind of nice. So yeah, so now I have a little bit of night vision, and it is probably not noticeable up here. But let's go downstairs and we'll see if this is noticeable when I'm not. Oh my gosh, that's amazing. That's 0.25 night vision. That's great. That's really what I need because, man, like, I know it's basically impossible to see things. Okay, so I will continue adding more to my upgrading to dark matter for my gear as as I go along, and then I'll see if I need to add any more amethyst. I mean, 0.25 night vision seems great. That just seems like a really good level of night vision to have. So, okay. What I So the next thing I want to do is I want to create a I want to plan for the future with wool and sticks. And wool and sticks together make mob swabs. And I want to basically have a supply of mob swabs available. Mob swabs allow me to create spawn eggs using mob grinding utils. And this is a great way to, especially using dreadful dirt, it's a great way to make mob farms. So what I want to do is I want to create I'm going to eventually create a mob farm to be used as an EMC farm, because almost all mob drops are going to be used as to make EMC, like ender pearls and whatnot. And then I'll also those and then also I'm going to see mobs around that I kind of want to steal and then use for other purposes like wither skeletons and blazes and stuff. So I want to have kind of mob swabs ready to go that I can basically start a kind of a collection of these mob swabs so that I can make an egg whenever I want. If I ever come across a vindicator, vindicators are very useful for like emerald farms. If I ever see an evoker, very useful for totems of undying. Wither skeletons, obviously, for wither skeleton skulls. So it's just very, very useful to have. Let's see, I think I have a XP bottle around here. Thought I had an XP bottle. Oh, I definitely need emeralds. Ah, I do have one. All right, and so now I can insert levels in here. And more importantly, I can see that I got 4 bottles in there. Or sorry, 4 buckets in there. So I can pull that out. All right, I will need a seed and a bone, spider eye, rotten flesh, and gunpowder. All right, I will need to find a chicken. Is that a chicken? It is a chicken. Okay, so this is a rotten egg. All right, and I want this to be very, very temporary. I wonder if I have my wand with me. I do have my wand. Okay. Tell you what I need to do is I need to get some kind of lantern. Stone. Maybe stone bricks. All right, and then tinted glass. And so you always want to have a row of you always want to have a row of space outside your dreadful dirt, because what happens is spiders and slimes will be spawning in these areas. And I don't want them to get stuffed through the door, and then, or not through the door. I don't want them to get stuck in basically in the walls, and then get pushed out. Okay, let's get this going here. All right. Oh. Ooh. This is what? He is a thermal blitz. Okay, so what I need to do is I need to create, send the fluid that's going to be experience up, and then the right is going to be over to the west, which that's where the items are going to go. I'm going to show the area. It needs to go more that way, although my mob master is going to be right here. Let's see, this guy's gonna go there. That should be fine. All right, so I need a mob fan. And some people really like to kind of like over-engineer these where these mob fans go. But I mean, this one will push this way, and so you really don't need, as long as this guy's in a corner, then you know it's not really much that you need. Okay, that will go there. I'll turn that on. That'll push there. Oh, I think I need another lever for this other mob fan. That's blowing. And then I just need to cover this thing up. And that should start spawning things. Now, oh. Okay. I mean, it's working. I'm getting experience. Oh, hi, what do you need? Okay. So this is a bummer. I neglected to pay attention to the biome I'm in. I figured that I would not have an issue. And apparently I do. Because it's working. Okay. Okay, I have an idea. Let's increase the efficiency of this guy. So the problem with this is that the Dreadful Dirt spawns mobs. Oh, you know what? I should be fine. I just saw a slime. Okay. Come on, man. You're in my way. There we go. Okay, so basically the way that Dreadful Dirt works is every time it gets a redstone signal, it tries to spawn something. And so what that means is that this timer is every 2 ticks, it's doing another redstone signal. And there we go. Getting a bunch of stuff here. This is what I need. So the common lost knowledge, this is going to be useful to kind of level up and get legendary lost knowledge to create different dimlets and stuff. And then everything else, like I got slime. I have... Oh, that was probably from me. Smells. Okay, this is great. And this is... All right. Okay, so this is... Oh, man, I didn't even check the chunk boundaries. So... Okay, I mean, this is all in one chunk. I need to move this setup over here. I guess around the back. Okay, so a couple things to do to increase the effectiveness of that farm, right? Is a couple things. A sharpness upgrade, a looting upgrade, right? Because this will do more damage, and I can get 10 of them. And then this gets more... Oh, this is easy peasy. I just need a bunch of gold. Oh. And this will get more drops from it. I also need a void upgrade for that chest. And then I also need a hopper upgrade and an energy condenser. I'm gonna need 2. 2 gold. Okay. So 10 of that. Okay, so this should kill faster. And then an advanced hopper upgrade. And last but not least, I need a dark matter. All right. This is kind of annoying right here. I have a solution for that, but not quite yet. Okay. Okay, so what we need to do is, now that I have these filters in here, I'm going to allow only, and I'm going to match tags. So I'm going to forge armor, and then forge tools. So now any shovel or bow or anything that gets picked up should immediately be voided. And then what I'm going to do, so that's the void. So, I mean, I really should get rid of potions too. Because, I mean, there's no reason to have potions appearing in here. Okay. So I want to let this run for a little bit so I can collect all these things here. For example, like the witch hat, I don't know in EMC. I want to make sure that I have everything here so that I can learn it all. That's like nebulous heart. Oh, iron ingots. Okay. So then after a certain amount of time, I mean, honestly, probably now, because I feel like I've learned most of these things, I'm going to turn my hopper on, and my hopper is going to push off the top. And then all these things are getting sent up here, where they turn into... Oh, I do have the glow send us already. Where it's going to get digested into dark matter. See, I already produced 1 dark matter. Now I wonder if... I think this is the way to do it, because I think it can only push to one side at a certain rate. And we saw that it was struggling to keep up with one. With you know, this up here, it wasn't pushing fast enough. Like, I'm gonna have to upgrade this eventually, anyways, just to get a faster. Faster processing. But I think we looked at the recipe and it was like, you know, a lot more EMC than I currently have, so. But not bad, right? I mean, it's an EMC farm. Alright. This is great. I got 6 dark matter, 7 dark matter. So, the last thing we're gonna do is... Oh, I need 1 more dark matter. Oh, man. Okay. Let's head down to Bedrock. Let's see what the lights look like with 2. So that's 1. That's 2. Honestly, 2 is probably fine. And then because I took these off, these elastic boots give me step height, but I no longer have them. So I put a redstone on there, which gives me plus 10% speed, which is, I mean, not as good as these ones were, but it does give me a little bit of step height, which is what I like. Assuming that I don't want to go too crazy with the step height. I definitely don't want 2 pieces with redstone. I mean, it seems like the netherite would be the best way to go about it. I get 2 armor and 2 armor toughness. And fire resistance, too. So this might be kind of the thing I need to go for. Well, alright. I already got... And this is enough to get my, my chest plate. All right, cool. Look kind of silly. But, you know, we'll... It ain't bad. It ain't bad. Okay. Well, I think that's it for today. I have some great EMC coming in. Eventually, I will streamline this with only 1 condenser. Once I have the Mark II, then I should be able to take care of that. So, but all right. Well, I think that's it. If you have any tips or tricks, let me know down in the comments. And otherwise, I'll see you next time. Take care.